Alright, just give me a second to tweet that we're live. Alright, the tweet is live will probably start in around 3 minutes. I just kind of chill on Twitter, and if anyone decides to join, feel free to message, and we can chat. So we should be starting around 11:20. Actually, I'm impatient, so we'll give them till 11:19. This is Eastern time, and I'm going off of my phone, so I believe my phone's right. Since we're here, we can talk about the MLB. Um, Not really keeping up with that. I look every day at the score and the records, but I don't really look at stats. Like San Diego is currently leading uh the Dodgers 2-1 in their series. It's best of five, so first to three. The Phillies are currently beating the Braves 2-1. The Astros are beating the Mariners 2-0. The Guardians and Yankees are tied at 1. Is that it? Is that already? Oh, that is already the 4. I thought that was only 3. Well, let's just get straight into it. We're going to the way the offseason works. Is first we're gonna sim week by week until we get to the Pro Bowl, so we can look at the Pro Bowl rosters. We'll look at the playoff bracket, see who's moving on. So if you don't remember, the Browns and the Packers get the first round bye. So the Chiefs beat the Bills 19-7. We're gonna start the AFC. The Colts beat the Jaguars 28-14, and the Dolphins beat the Broncos 21-14. So all the top seeds in the AFC move on, and in the NFC, the Cardinals beat the Buccaneers 26-24. There's an upset. The Cowboys beat the Rams 31-28. That's another upset. And the 49ers beat the Giants 21-18. So in the AFC, all the games, were to the team that won the division, and in the NFC, it was the teams that didn't. So now looking at we have the 1 and 4 seed in the AFC, the 1 seed being the Browns and the 4 seed being the Dolphins, and then the 2 seed being the Chiefs against the 3 seed the Colts. And in the NFC, the 1 seeded Packers play the 7 seeded Cardinals, the 5 seeded 49ers play the 6 seeded Cowboys. We're hoping for a Cardinals upset because, yeah, we just want the Packers to not win the Super Bowl and have a bad draft pick. Um, we'll spend some staff points like right now. Why not? We're going into the off season, so let's. What is this for draft picks? Oh, lineman, safety, left end, you tackle right end, and oh, this is trades. 5% discount on players under 80 overall and re-signing. So what currently next tier is we'll we'll get this and we'll get one of this. We'll go back to the offensive coordinator. It's here. Am I able to get this? I'm not. I guess I have to completely fill out a side first. So if I do that, am I able to buy now? No, I'm not. Well, we just kind of wasted that. We'll do that. Perfect. We have just enough to get one. So now we can have an additional focus player, which doesn't do a whole lot. It just increases the XP in training. I'm not able to show you because we're not in the playoffs. But if we advance to the championship game, the Browns beat the Dolphins 28-21 to move on, and the Colts upset the Chiefs 38-28. The Packers beat the Cardinals 28-7 domination, and the Cowboys beat the 49ers 31-28. So the championship is the 1-seeded Browns versus the 3-seeded Colts, and the 1-seeded Packers versus the 6-seeded Cowboys. So let's just get straight into it. You're going to see the Super Bowl matchup. It's the Packers and the Browns, the two 1 seeds. Browns win 38-21 and Packers win 28-21. So we have the 1-seeded Packers versus the 1-seeded Browns and Super Bowl. What is this? 57? Well, while we're here, we'll view the Pro Bowl roster, see if we have anyone. We have Tom Brady and Mahomes being the QB1s. We have Jones and Burrow as the 2. We have Stafford and Wilson as the 3s. And for running backs, we have McCaffrey and Taylor, Elliott and Mixon, Barkley and Henry. For fullbacks, we have Kyle Juszczyk and Alec Ingold. We then have C.J. Hammond, Andrew Beck. We then have Cooper Kupp and Robert Woods as receiver 1s. Receivers 2 is Evans and Adams. The 3s are Deebo Samuel, Stephon Diggs. 4s are Sterling Shepard and Keenan Allen. 5, Curtis Samuel, Marvin Jones. And 6 is Terry McLaurin and Tyler Boyd. For the tight ends, we have Dalton Schultz and Travis Kelce. We have Jared Cook and Evan Ingram. And then we have Zach Ertz and Darren Waller. For left tackles, we have Trent Williams and Teron Armstead. And then Andrew Thomas and Rashawn Slater. We then have D. Edwards. I don't know that. I think that's the Rams guy, though. And then Quinn Nelson. We then have Cody Whitehair. Cody Whitehair makes the Pro Bowl. Let's go, Cody. And Joe Tooney. We're going to have Frank Ragnow and Creed Humphrey as the centers, followed by Jason Kelce and Mitch Morse. We're going to have Zach Marson and Ben Sheriff, and Shaq Mason, Tyron Smith. Wait, no. Trey Smith. Tyron Smith is on the Cowboys. And then Tristan Wirfs and Braden Smith and Rob Havenstein and Lael Collins. For left hands, we have DeMarcus Lawrence and Greg Rousseau, J.J. Watt and Jerry Hughes. We then have Aaron Donald and Von Miller, and then Nick Bosa and Cam Hayward. Vita Vea and Ed Oliver, and then Fletcher Cox and Chandler Jones, David Onyemata and Quinnen Williams. We then have Leonard Floyd and TJ Watt, Shaquille Barrett and Max Crosby, Isaiah Simmons and Jerome Baker, Jordan Brooks and Jayon Brown. We have Lorenzo Carter and Khalil Mack, Micah Parsons and Chandler Jones, AJ Terrell and Stephon Gilmore, Mike Hughes and Stobe Awuzie, Jeff Okuda and Kyer Elam, and Casey Hayward and Teron Johnson. We have Antoine Winfield Jr., Deron Harmon, Xavier McKinney and Jabril Peppers, Julian Levin, I believe Rodney McLeod, Deshaun Elliott, and Jay Pittry. Don't know who that is. Ryan Suckup and Brandon McManus. Don't know who Camarda is, and Tommy Townsend. We have Daryl Henderson and Max Jones, maybe? And then, is that Felix Jones? And Tylan Wallace, do we get Vilas Jones as a punt returner? Is that a sign that Vilas Jones is roster? We go to receiver. He should be our seventh. Well, maybe not. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's Vilas Jones. So we have two guys. We have Cody Whitehair and we have Vilas Jones make the Pro Bowls. Congratulations to the both of you. And to end it all, we head to next week for Super Bowl 57, where we can look at yearly awards and all that. So winning the MVP is Patrick Mahomes, Sean Watson second, Burrow in third, Aaron Rodgers, Tom Brady, Josh Allen, Kyler Murray, Davis Mills, Dak Prescott, Christian McCaffrey. What did they do to the font? The font looks ugly. Doug Peterson wins it. Brian DeBoll is the runner-up. I'm guessing, yeah, we weren't in there. We'll start with the AFC Offensive Player of the Year goes to Jonathan Taylor, Robert Woods in second. Here are all the players for those of you curious. Defensive Player of the Year is Von Miller, Khalil Mack, runner-up. Offensive Rookie of the Year is Breece Hall, followed by George Pickens. Defensive Rookie of the Year is Jalen Pitre. Well, now we know who that is. Guessing he's a receiver. Kyler Elam follows up. Hold on. Instead of saying Ahmad Gardner, it says Sauce Gardner. Best QB goes to Mahomes, Watson second. We obviously know those. Best running back is Taylor Mixon's runner-up. Receiver goes to Robert Woods, followed by Devontae Adams. Best O-lineman is Wyatt Teller, followed by Dalton Risner. Best D-lineman is Von Miller, followed by Myles Garrett. Best linebacker is Khalil Mack, followed by TJ Watt. Best DB is Stephon Gilmore, followed by Chidobe Awuzie. And finally, best kicker, Brandon McManus, followed by Justin Tucker. Now to look at the NFC side of things. Christian McCaffrey wins Offensive Player of the Year. Cooper Kupp is the runner-up. Oh, that's not what I meant. Defensive Player of the Year is Aaron Donald, followed by DeMarcus Lawrence. I keep almost doing that. Offensive Rookie of the Year is Jahan Dotson, followed by Drake London. Defensive Rookie of the Year, Aiden Hutchinson, followed by Brian Asamoah. Kyler Gordon in at 3. You like to see that. Sterling Leverford comes in at 7. Jack Sanborn at 10. I'm shocked we didn't see Jaquan Brisker. Best QB is Aaron Rodgers, followed by Brady. Best running backs, Christian McCaffrey, followed by Saquon Barkley. David Montgomery comes in at 10. Best receiver is Cooper Kupp, followed by Debo. Best O-lineman, Zach Martin, followed by Austin Corbett. Best D-lineman is DeMarcus Lawrence, followed by Aaron Donald. Best linebacker is Leonard Floyd, followed by Preston Smith. Best DB is Mike Hughes, followed by Jalen Johnson. Alright, there we go. Don't think he deserves that, but the best kicker is Matt Prater, followed by Joey Sly. And we have Cairo Santos at 5. So that's going to do it for all that. We'll now look at DevUps and Dev Downs, I believe, happened here. Maybe not Dev Downs, but I know DevUps do. No one on the offense went up or down, I believe. On the defense, Robert Quinn goes up to star. Kyra Gordon goes up to star. And that's it. I'll take that. Maybe not Robert Quinn because he's old, but definitely will take Kyra Gordon. So we'll gladly take those. And now, winner of Super Bowl 57 is going to be the, come on Browns, Packers 37-21. Rodgers as Super Bowl MVP. Now it's staff week. None of this matters. Staff weeks were, essentially the playoff teams to fire their scouts. And for, everyone else to hire, but we already hired ours. Most people usually wait for a guy on the playoffs to get it, but we went with Lamont Booker instantly because he taught Lamar Jackson, and in my opinion, Lamar Jackson's a great quarterback. And the reason we picked him is because, oops, did not mean to do that. Him and Fields share, a thing called mobility, which means that's huge. We now advance to the re-sign players. And now I believe if there are any dead downs, they would show. We have mock draft 3, but first, we're going to look at our roster. See if any of our guys retired that we can notice. And any dead downs, no, Jameson Crowder regressed down to a 78. To now where Zach Pascal's a higher overall, so no one regressed in terms of dev. No one regressed here either. We were a weird team. We weren't really young, but we weren't old either. We had guys who were at the end of their prime, really. For retirements, we're first going to, we are the NFC North. Jimmy Smith and Ryan Griffin both call it quits. Goodbye to you two. We were the only, guys in our division have any. But joining them is left outside linebacker Pernell McPhee, right guard Kyle Long, left end Jerry Hughes, right tackle Bobby Massey, DT Corey Peters, center Ben Jones, DT Tyson Alalu, Norris Jenkins, Mike Pennell, Cameron Jordan, Josh Bynes, Matthew Slater, Brian Hoyer, Devin McCourty, James Ferentz, Julian Stanford, J.J. Jansen, Dwayne Brown, Joe Flacco, Vinnie Curry, Everson Griffin, Marcus Cannon, Tyrus Shatley, Robbie Gould, Trent Williams, Brandon Williams, A.J. Green, Cole Beasley, Mike Remmers, Melvin Ingram, JPP, Chad Henne, Chase Daniel, Ndamukong Suh, Matt Prater, Andy Lee, Colt McCoy, Jared Cook, Julio, Kerry Hyder, Kareem Jackson, Case Keenum, Roger Saffold, Kevin Hubert, Jimmy Smith, Ryan Griffin, Patrick Scales, Michael Thomas, Taiwan Jones, Mercedes Lewis, Andre Roberts, Cody Davis, Mark Ingram, Josh Johnson, Matt Arezia. If you're wondering why he retired, I don't want him in this series. So I saw he was a free agent. I made him a middle linebacker. Made him old as crap. Because, punters normally aren't great as middle linebackers, and he just called it quits. Tavius Murray, Deshaun Jackson, Jason Peters, Marcus Hunt, Josh Norman, Bruce Irvin, Nate Ebner, Ty Nsekhe, Shamar Stephen, AJ McCarron, Julio Ade, Sino Kolamete, Steve McClendon, Dustin Goldwood, DJ Hayden, Andrew Sendejo, Mark Nizoka, Kyle Wilbur, Nate Solder, Damian Square, Adrian Peterson, Boydie Rhett Wilson, Patrick Omame, Andre Smith, and head coach Pete Carroll. I hope majority of you had a great career. There's one specific guy who I don't. Matt Araiza. Yeah. We have the 5th overall pick, actually, instead of the 6th. Projected to go number 1 is Tavares Goodwin, then left tackle Nathan Bryan, then QB Trevante McDowell, then left outside linebacker Dom Harrison, then left outside linebacker Jeremy Wilford. We're not taking a left outside linebacker. Then right outside Tyron Crockett. We're just going to scroll through and talk about our division rivals. Wait. Vikings, Lions. Are you taking Byron Randall? Okay, let's go. And then left end, Josh Hughes. He's projected to be the final first round pick of this year's draft. But with the 5th overall pick, we have many options. We have some players to negotiate with. Jamison Crowder wants a 3-year deal. I'm not going to give you that. I'm sorry. Jeff Driscoll wants a 1-year deal. I will gladly give you a 1-year deal if you'd like to accept that. We might as well try and make it work, Jamison Crowder. I'd like to make a 1-year. Why don't we bump it up to $7.5 million over 1 year? Nope. They elect not to. Dante Pettis, I'd like back for 1 year. We'll up it to 5.5. No. Here's the thing with people not interested in resigning. They're not going to resign. Kari Blassingham, or are we going to submit the exact same offer? No. John Miller, we're going to let walk. Nikhil Harry, I'll give you. I'll just give you this offer. Alright, he's gone. Nicholas Morrow, I do want to bring back, so I will up this. That is going to be 2 years, and you're going to get paid 3.5. And Nicholas Morrow is going to elect to return, and that is huge for us. Just getting literally anyone back. Scotty Miller, we're going to let walk since Vio Jones did so well. Actually, maybe not. Alright, well, I know that's just a bold-faced lie. You do not enjoy playing for us. David Moore, I really would like to bring you back. No one wants to resign. It's fine. It's fine. Do you want to come back? I'll give you this. Oh, well, the good news is we have 101 mil going into free agency because no one wants to sign with us. So let's just get straight into it, I guess. Um, we'll, we'll look at these. Quace Campbell announced his retirement. We don't need to see the combine results. We can see those in the draft. We're going to look at some free agents, though. We are able to target 5 players. We could get Brady. Does he not have any offers? I don't know where to see if he has offers. I just straight up offer this. Why not? Does this show if he has offers? Oh, you have to negotiate to see if they have offers. Oh. Well, I don't want Brady. So, What the heck? Guess free agency is just buggy. I don't want Brady. Oh, I press sort. Okay. Triangle's the withdraw. We actually have 102 mil. Barkley, I'm not interested in. Hunt, I'm not interested in. Odell. Does Odell not have an offer? Once again, we'll just offer. See? Oh, I see. Okay, so I see. It says teams interested on the side. Those are teams who've offered. So Barkley has a few offers actually. Hunt doesn't have any, so we might make a sneaky little offer. But this is the player I actually want. I'd love to give him a 3-year deal for the same money he'd get for 4 years. Oh, it's perfect. The team going after him is Green Bay. We have to get him. I do want to bring Calvin Ridley in. Rob Havenstein. That seems like a solid offer. I would bring you in for 2 years. Since no team's really interested. I'm gonna bring it down. Bring it down a slight bit since you have no offers. Could means I could weasel my way into a cheaper contract with you since you do want to play for us. I think we have to go after Yannick Ngakoue as well. This is a great offer right there. I'm happy to give that offer. So we have 3 people negotiated with at the moment. We are the top value currently. We could go for a younger guy like Marcus Davenport, but he has more offers, so I'm more interested in Yannick Ngakoue. Juju is heavily interested, and he doesn't have any offers currently. So, hey, Brisker is safety. I don't think I know yet, but Eddie Jackson could be on the move. He's really the only guy I kind of want to trade away. Is because I actually have a whole freaking like notes on who are the projected free agents, who I was interested in. If I pull it up, I have a few safeties down, but I don't have a lot because of Eddie Jackson. I have 30 of the 31 teams. I don't have Denver because I wasn't interested in any of the free agents they were projected to have. And then I also have people who were already in free agency I potentially sign. They weren't old guys. They were like younger guys who were, on the edge, who would be like low tier starters to backups. Jamel Dean was one. Uh, I'm guessing. I don't know if they brought back Sean Murphy Bunting, but he was also a projected free agent. Jadeveon Clowney's another guy I have. Ngakoue, I might have to withdraw. Well, Clowney has 3 offers actually. Jamel Dean has 2. Jabril Peppers. I don't know. Juju has no offers and is heavily interested in us, so. But the question is, do I want to go after Juju? The tight end I do want is Evan Ingram. We have to make this offer. That's a great offer in my opinion. That's 4 out of 5. My targeted, we're tied with the Lions. Oh crap, so he's gonna choose between us and the Lions, potentially. Well, that's not great. I really want to bring in Ridley, because Ridley's kind of a gimme. Plus there's a chance he signs with Green Bay if we don't. I really want to bring in a corner. But there's a few players I want to bring in, and you can only have 5 negotiations. So that's what sucks. Juju might be there. Boye has 6 offers. Hmm. 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 Murphy Bunting is still available. Hmm. Where is he? Where is Evan Ingram? He is an 82. What overall is Cole Kmet? Because I want Cole Kmet to start. But I do like a backup. Kmet is 78. Because there's another guy. There's Robert Tonyan, also, who I could go after, I believe. And I want to get a tight end now. Ooh, Eric Ebron isn't a bad shout, honestly. Or Max Williams. Or any of these guys, really. And Max Williams is heavily interested, so is Tonyan, though. Let's just offer Tonyan this and see who he has. He has Jacksonville and Carolina. Alright, I think we're going to withdraw and pursue Max Williams. I think we just go for this offer straight up for Max Williams. And that's our 5th player negotiated. So the people we're going after is going to, oh, we're still on tight end. We're going after Calvin Ridley, Rob Havenstein, Jonathan Ngakoue, Bobby Okereke, and Max Williams. And that puts us down to 44 million cap. And where you can evaluate, which means we can see if they want to join our team. And it says I have 0 out of 5 negotiations, which means my signings. We brought in 4. We bring in Ridley, we bring in Havenstein, we bring in Ngakoue, and we bring in Okereke. The thing with evaluating, though, it means other players sign. So now, so we still have Max Williams. He hasn't signed yet. Juju remains out there. Still has no teams interested. But do I want to? Because I have receivers. With Ridley now, I don't think we go after Juju. I think we potentially go after Sterling Shepard. A 1-year 10. Oh, we are leading. So, Jack Conklin has 10 teams interested. So we can make a move. Oh, we have Rob Havenstein anyway. We already got our middle linebacker we need. I think we have to target Sean Murphy-Bunting. He's probably the last solid cornerback available. Wait, actually. Oh, there it is. Player friendly. We'll give him the player friendly. Oh. And we are currently leading, and we're beating the Vikings, so that's huge. We have 3 active negotiations. So, and we might honestly pull out the Max Williams one, considering it. One of the other positions I have was right outside linebacker, and I'd imagine Kaiser White would be another guy who would kind of be on the fringe. But the issue is, if we sign these guys, this means our draft picks aren't going to really. I think we back out on Kaiser White. A guy I saw available, who I'm interested in. He's actually the only punter I have down. I only have a punter. I don't have a kicker because I actually like Carlson. What's neutral? 2 years, 1.7. Neutral is 1.7900. That's what we're gonna go with. We're gonna do this offer. Oh. On him for 3 years. Now it leaves me with one more option. Wait, why am I at all players? Why don't I just go to available? It's a lot easier. We can snag Anya Meta, which I don't think we can, so I'm not even gonna try. Baker's a free agent. Don't think we go after him though. Matt Ioannidis had 16, so I need a D tackle is the issue. Oh, that's right. Deontay Hardy's a great return man. And I think we're gonna bring him in just for that. Don't know. For 3 years, that brings us down to 20 mil. I don't think we do it. I think we stick with, because Velus Jones, apparently he could be a great return man, so we're gonna stick with him. Oh, and we have Byron Pringle. Yeah, I'm not making that. Hmm. Really done everything I want. Greedy Williams is interested. 2578 star dev. He would probably be cornerback. No, I can't. Crowder has no offers. Sucks to be you, Crowder. You left the team. Mm. We're looking for a free safety. Taylor Rapp was a guy potential. Did we already get a right end? We did. We got. Ooh. This is tough since I'm only able to go after 5 people. Normally I just be thrown. I think center might be our big guy. We don't have a center, do we? Was that Cody Whitehair? And I've just been dumb the whole time. Yeah, we have Lucas Patrick and Sam Mustipher, and honestly, Lucas Patrick might just get cut. I don't have a D tackle. That's how long is Byron Pringle signed for? 2 years? Ooh, I don't know. He might be a guy cut. How long is Zach Pascal? For free? We have Mooney and Ridley. The issue is Ridley's obviously good. Mooney is only going to get better. But Pascal and Pringle are kind of at their max. And I want to get Velus Jones involved, but I also want to draft a receiver who can, we'll hold on to them for now. And once comes draft time, we might cut one. This free agent period is kinda mind blowing. I suppose fullback, but did I really want to backup QB? That's what it is. I have a few guys down, starting with if I can get Tyra Huntley, that would be best case scenario. I think. Jordan Love's a free agent. Jacoby Brissett has an offer. I think we go after Tyler Huntley. He has interest. He wants 4 years. Tell you what, I'll give you 3 years. I'll even up it a bit. There. Well, where did he go? Oh, okay. Well, I guess we'll just evaluate the offer, I guess. Who do we get? Brady goes somewhere. And will it tell me? If I view player card, does that just tell me actually this could be a cheap way? He heads to the Giants. Oh, I didn't even realize it just says where they went to in their background. We have an active negotiation. Sterling Shepard does not sign. Get Murphy Bunting. We get Jack Fox. Get Max Williams. We get Tyler Huntley. Okay, so we got everyone except Sterling Shepard. I completely forgot about him too. Fullback. You is. You said no. And since you're interested in joining Ryan now, I'll give you a 2-year deal to be our fullback. We probably want to go after a second backup to kind of pressure him even more. We probably actually just want a pure passer. And I think one of these two would be perfect. I do have both of them on the list as well. Tara isn't on the list. I have Kyle Allen. I have Brett Hundley. I have PJ Walker. And I believe I had Easton Stick too. Well, who's like most interested? I had Geno Smith. Locke is very interested. I think we give it to Locke then. I give you a 1-year deal. That's 3 out of our 5 guys then. Hmm. Kenyon Drake for a year wouldn't be horrible. A prove-it deal for Drake to be our backup. Oh, if he was smart, he'd probably decline because I think he's going to get it signed probably. I'm still looking for a free. Actually, why am I scrolling? Who's the best free safety available? So Nick Scott is heavily interested. I don't believe I had him on the list. I know I had him. I had him. Donovan Wilson's kind of interested. I'll give you this exact contract. I'm gonna evaluate so we can negotiate one more time. Targeted, we have no one. And we sign Donovan Wilson, but the others go the other way. Oh wait, no, that's just because I'm on free safety. So we end up signing Donovan Wilson, Tyler Huntley, Andrew Locke, Sterling Shepard goes elsewhere. Wait, no, I don't believe he did. Yeah, Sterling Shepard just didn't sign. None of these guys did. So we technically have free negotiations. We can go after two more. Actually, while we're here, we're even with the Bears or we're even with the Steelers. We're only. So I think we just, yeah. Greedy Williams' interest has dived down. Huh. Cameron Sutton is interested. Perfect. I will give this contract with ease. There's negotiation 4 out of 5. And last, I haven't gotten a D tackle yet, have I? Linval Joseph. Not really what I'm looking for. Solomon Thomas was a guy I had down. So was Sheldon Rankins. I didn't have Malik McDowell, but Tristan Hill I had down. Lee Collins I did. Um, I think Sheldon Rankins. Wait, no, wasn't him. It was Solomon Thomas. A 1 year deal, fine by me. That's like all of our money is the issue, and we can no longer evaluate. So we just what do we send to next week and hope we get them. We're advancing to next week. We'll get mock draft for later. We're now able to negotiate with 10 people. Targeted Kenyon Drake remains unsigned, but do we sign anyone? We do get Cameron Sutton. We do get Solomon Thomas. We get Ryan Nail. And Sterling Shepard heads elsewhere. He heads to Pittsburgh. Well, that sucks, but nothing we can do about it. The issue is now, I don't know who to even begin to target. I'm actually going to go to the bathroom, so I'll be right back. In case you're wondering, most free agencies aren't usually this hard for me. It's just the fact that I was only able to offer 5 at a time. There were so many good players, and we had so many holes. Greedy still has no con. Well, we did get Cam Sutton actually, so there's no point. Mm, mm, mm. Oh, I remember who I was gonna go after. I have this guy on the list. I hope he didn't get signed. He's all the way down here though, so it's gonna take a while. Oh shoot, I definitely passed him. Tyree Jackson. We're able to sort by interest. I never knew that. These are players who are super interested in us, but unfortunately, I'm not quite the same with you. Okay, yeah, we're definitely getting worse and worse now. Okay. The youngest is only 25. Ooh. I honestly think we just stop here and save the rest of our money. There's a lot of great players out there. It's just I don't want them. Like I'm trying to have a young team. Yeah, I think we're gonna stop. Hold on, never mind. That's not. I'm trying to see what I can potentially get for Eddie Jackson. Actually, while we're here, what's the trade block? Weak Willis is there after only a year. A lot of guys are actually. Michael Carter, Trent Daniel, Brian Robinson. Any top tier receivers? No. Oh my god, wait, I remember now. I never signed a center, did I? Oh, damn it. Yeah. I had literally like one center, and I believe it was like Bradley Bozeman was literally the one guy. Or if there's anyone, I don't care about that. I don't know what happened to him. I'm guessing he retired maybe. Well, John Feliciano's kind of interested. 71-year-old. How about I give you that and I drop that down? Alright, I think that's all. Evaluate. I have no active negotiations. I bring in Tyree Jackson. They're still both there. Just sign already, bro. Jesus. Kenyon Drake signed. I don't know if it's me or not. He did. And come on, Feliciano. Don't do it. Just sign. He's got nothing to lose. And he is gone. And he's signed. Alright. That's going to do it for free agency. Next, we'll look at mock draft. We're still projected to take our guy. Left outside, right outside. That's ridiculous. And then they're projected to take right guard. I don't know. The Packers are in a dangerous spot now. No longer having Jordan Love. we go to roster, trade center. I just want to see, not necessarily make a trade, but two players I'm interested in trading. Eddie Jackson. What offers are we talking? BJ Hill, Naeem Hines, William Jackson, Casey Hayward. You would like no Wandale Robinson, Bryce Hall, Kendrick Bourne, Jarvis Landry. Yeah, I'm not interested in those. And secondly, I'd assume even less interest, but Robert Quinn, who is old as crap and taking up a bunch of salary. Honestly, I might just take the worst offer because I could use it. Call me crazy, I'm going to take that offer. Thomas Booker and 2.7 seems like a reasonable deal for us. Like, that is a deal I would do. He's only getting worse. And he's only going to continue to get worse. And he's only going to continue to take salary up. And as a young team, we could really use that salary for something. And plus, we have Yannick Ngakwe now, so. And this adds some D-line depth. I just got a Snapchat notification. Might as well look at it. Shouldn't be anything important. Yeah. I think I can officially close my list of people target. I think I nailed free agency, even though we barely moved up in overall. I feel like our team's more well-rounded. Because you look, alright? Fields, believe it. Montgomery, Drake, Herbert, and I guess Anthony McFarland makes a great duo. Yeah, we got worse with Ryan Nall, but it's a fullback, doesn't really pay too much dividend. Obviously, you know, if you have a guy like Kyle Juszczyk, then we're talking a different story, but I don't think the 49ers will let him hit the market anytime soon. And you look at receivers, yeah, nothing special, but we are also planning to draft another receiver, which is then going to make it look special. The O-line got an impressive revamp. Sorry, Max, but you're not the starter. You then added some depth. Sorry, Cam Sutton. You're also not going to start. We revamped this whole team. Oops. The only thing really left is right outside linebacker, but I honestly think we don't need to focus that. Because every team's going to have a bad spot. That's going to be our big weakness. But I really liked how Weatherford played last year, and I think we give him another year. Let's go to next week. Suppose we can look at right outside linebacker. Or at least take a peek. Yeah, I mean, I did have Camus Grugier Hill as a guy to target. He doesn't have an offer. We have 22 mil. It's not the worst thing in the world. We'll just sign him. Why not? Let's just eval. Come on, just sign. Don't make me eval all this time. I assume he'd sign. Yep. There we go. There's our biggest weakness probably just taken care of temporarily. And who knows if he even makes the team. And who knows if he even starts if he does make the team. We're only able to have 75 players. And we have 73, which is a lot. Also, the last thing I wanted to do actually. Am I able to edit player here? I am. Was signed Tyree Jackson and make him a back to a QB. It says for making him a QB, he needs to have a single digit number or in the tens. And the only one available is 7, so I guess he's getting 7. Oh, also, something I do every year, I have forgot to do so far. Stats still show up, right? We go to the NFL. And we go to blocking. Zach Martin's already superstar, so we can't do it with him. Wait, actually, yeah. Alright, so Wyatt Teller. The thing we do here, he's also already superstar. So then go to the next guy, who's played the most snaps. There's going to be a lot. So far the leader is Dalton Risner. 1195 is the number to beat. You've had to allow 1 sack. Okay, it's going to be Dalton Risner. Oh, that's right. To make it easier for myself. We do it for 2 players. We do 1 for AFC and 1 for NFC. And the rule is, at the end of every year, since the linemen can't dev up, I do them a favor and I dev them up. The only rule is, if you're already superstar, tough luck. And I can't do anything about that. So, for example, both Wyatt Teller and Zach Martin both are already superstar. Actually, did Zach Martin regress maybe star? Nope, see, superstar. Not going to give him X Factor. Okay, so currently 1,066 is the leading candidate for the 1 sack club. And that's actually going to just be it. So Tyler Smith, the rookie, he's going to get to go up. Well, he was a rookie, he's now in his 2nd year. He gets to go up to star. And I do this since, O linemen can't dev up. I feel bad. I do it to 2 players, 1 from each conference. Whoever allows the least amount of sacks, minimum, I believe, is 1,000 snaps, unless if it's one of my starting 5 O linemen, if they allow the least amount of sacks, which has never happened before, so. That's the rule. And I don't know if it's minimum 1,000. It's a decent number, though. Like, if they have, 950 or so, I'll allow it. We're not projected to take a D tackle. We're not projected to take QB, right outside linebacker. We're projected to take right guard. So, yeah, that's what we do. Be nice. There's no X Factor abilities, so we're not allowed to do that. I just have to choose some private workouts. Alright, so who do I want to give a private workout to? Well, you normally give private workouts to players you are going to draft. So we're going to give these two because I'm drafting one of them. Do I have any right outside linebackers even favorited? I don't. Do I have any D tackles favorited? I believe it was Courtney Ferguson who was like super good. So we're gonna do him as well. Those are the three players. Two receivers and a D tackle. Oh, and the final mock draft, unless we would have just looked at this. EA is being very slow. How long have we been streaming for? An hour 17. Yeah, I think this is the same. Alright, whatever. We go to signed. Players who got signed. We're just gonna scroll through. We're gonna name any who go to our division. Division being Packers, Vikings, Bears, or not Bears, Lions. Vikings, Packers, Lions. I go slow enough to where you can see David Onyemeta is gonna be going to the Lions for a 1 year, 8.65 deal. Nelson Aguilar is gonna be going to the Vikings for a 3 year, 71 mil salary, 9.3 bonus. Oh, Nate Davis for 3 years, 17.6, 12.4 salary to the Lions. Deontay Hardy's going to the Lions, 3 years, 12.9, 6.72 salary. Daryl Williams, 1 year, 5, 6, whatever that is. I'm not doing that math. Tyquan Lewis for 1 year, 3.8 mil to the Packers. Or almost at the bottom. David Long for 2 year, 4.3 salary, 2.78 bonus. We're almost at the bottom, don't worry. Justin Houston for a 1 year, 2.85 salary, 2.07 bonus. And that's going to do it for the off season. Well, for free agency, we now head to the draft, where we are going to start the NFL draft. We're going to pause it as soon as we get in case you care. Starting out, we had the Seattle Seahawks. Here is the draft board for those of you who are interested. Seahawks are projected to take Tavares Goodwin, #1 overall, quarterback out of Oregon, 6'4", 222. And here's one of my favorites. We're probably going to take Darren Moody if he falls to us at 5. It's between two players, and I think Moody's just better. But the Seahawks, they do go Tavares Goodwin, #1 overall, QB in Oregon. The Ravens now, they take Nathan Bryan, the left tackle out of Notre Dame. Pick 3, the Eagles. They take Travante McDowell, the QB out of San Diego State. Guess Jalen Hurts is not cutting it from. Pick 4, the Giants, or the Jets, excuse me. Go Al McDonald, the left tackle out of Ohio State. And at pick 5, we are going to make our selection. I said we are going to make our selection. Okay. You'd think Ben Caldwell should be first. Both of them are top five, but I do like Darren Moody better. Actually, let's take a look first. You can look at all those A's, a few B's, a C, I do believe even a D. Now let's look at Ben Caldwell, who note is a year younger, but he just has a bit more, of that. So that being said, with the fifth pick in the 2023 NFL Draft, we are going to take Darren Moody, wide receiver out of Texas A&M. He has normal development. Are you kidding me? The good news is we do have an early second pick. Tom Harrison goes. We might even make a move back into the first. Kyle Meeks. So we're going to be facing a new quarterback, it appears, in Minnesota. The Lions now at pick 8. They go Tyron Crockett. The Commanders at 9. They go Ramon. Falcons at 10. They take Silas Blair. Back-to-back Eagles first-round picks. They're going to take J.J. Cooper. The Titans now at 12. They will take Paul Ford, right outside linebacker out of Oregon State. Patriots take Rashawn Bailey, cornerback out of Arizona. And the Steelers take Jerry Billingsley, cornerback out of A&M. Darren Campbell, the D-tackle out of Miami. The Panthers now, they take Byron Randall, left outside linebacker out of Boise State. What is happening? Ben Caldwell, wide receiver to Miami. He falls all the way down to 17 to the Bengals. I was actually going to potentially trade up with the Chargers to potentially take him, but I'm glad I didn't. In fact, my next trade target is probably going to be Jacksonville at. I want to jump in front of the Lions, potentially. Danny Drayton, right tackle out of Texas Tech. Eric Gonzalez, middle linebacker out of LSU. David Conway, right guard out of Miami. And do we take a guy here? It's going to cost probably a second and maybe a fourth. Maybe we don't, because it appears EA isn't going to actually load their fucking draft board. There it is. We had the favorites. These are in no real specific order, I guess. But if we were, we'd probably go no, I think we can wait on Courtney Ferguson. Courtney Ferguson's probably who I go with. No, I think we can wait till the second round for him. I'm gonna hope we can at least. Amani Fletcher, left end out of Ohio State. Quincy Posse, wide receiver, South Carolina. The Lions take Devin Ryan's quarterback, North Dakota State. So we're gonna have two new quarterbacks apparently. Jared Goff didn't cut it. Spencer Bowling, QB out of NC State. Another QB goes. We now have Miami with back-to-back first. Nicholas Molden, right guard Auburn. Miami's first of two is going to be Joe Warwick, right tackle North Carolina. He was someone I was potentially going to go after if we didn't sign Rob Havenstein. John Allen, cornerback out of Wisconsin. The Chiefs now, they're going to take Brad Williams, right tackle out of Texas. The Cowboys, they're going to take Deshaun Graham, running back out of Ohio State, Oklahoma. 29, Josh Hughes, left end South Carolina. 30, come on. A few more picks. Jackson Campbell, D tackle out of Oregon. Come on, a few more picks. Derwin Lambert, right guard out of USF. Just a few more picks. Trey Sasser, free safety out of Missouri. I'm gonna be honest, I'm considering trading up. I don't know where he's projected to come, but I still haven't seen him, to be fair. He's projected to be 39. Corny Ferguson. I think we wait then. Sergio Alexander, halfback out of Stanford. Come on. Maurice Edmonds, halfback Syracuse. Come on, Jets. Don't do it. Ben Allen, tight end, Texas. We're going to make our selection here. Actually, what's the trade value like? 45, not bad. We could trade with the Vikings and move back a few spots, and they give us a fifth as well. Hmm. I think we'd use the Colts. Come on. Luke Allen, wide receiver out of Washington. He goes. Texans now. They're going to take Dennis McDaniels, free safety out of Oregon. Sergio Pagan, center out of Alabama. I was actually trying to do that. I was going to take Sergio here with our pick, and I was going to trade back up. But it doesn't work out. Cordo, Burton, and I'm not going to risk it anymore. Since it didn't, work out the way I'd like the first time, we're not going to, play with fire. Courtney Ferguson. He will be joining us. He is 22. He has hidden dev. Courtney Ferguson, welcome to the team. Our next pick now is in the first. Definitely not this early for back-to-back picks, but I honestly think maybe Tyrese Brooks. But where is he projected to go? I'm looking. I don't see him. He's projected to go 30 picks from now, so we could probably wait a bit on him. The whole reason I wanted this, I made that trade down, was so one, we could, move back a bit. Well, no, not really. But so we could get stuff in return so we could trade back up. That was one of the main reasons. My heart dropped there for a sec. I don't think he's gonna make it to pick 3, so trying to find a good spot to trade up. And I think we will with the Rams. They're struggling on draft picks, so makes sense. Yeah, we could wait, but I'm not going to do that. We'll try and weasel our way into doing it with that pick instead of our earlier one. We want this pick. I'll throw in a fifth, third and a fifth, and they're gonna accept that. That's huge in my opinion. Yeah, that trade might not be the smartest thing in the world. There's a decent chance he probably would have fallen to us, but his value was getting very close. Where was he projected to go? 17 picks from now? I just don't think he would have made it. Welcome to the team, Tyree Brooks. He is normal. That's fine. 92 acceleration, that's a good sign. Marco Madden goes. Juan Isaac goes. John Hayden goes. All the safeties were starting to go. I just felt like it was time. Derek Howard. Emmett Crawford. Sheldon Locke. The fact that he fell is mind-blowing. Britton Hunter. Kenny Stills. Not the one you're probably thinking of. Brian Gaines. And Calvin Williams. And here we are. Our third round pick. Oh, it's Brandon Carvalho fell 60 spots, which sucks to be him because he would have been a very early first round guy. He probably would have been like around the 10 range. We have Kai Hatchett we could take. Jeremy Wilford. What is BSH? Block shedding. He's not too appealing. So who's the other guy? Blake McKee? He's honestly probably more appealing. I have like the wide receivers organized, don't I? No, it doesn't. Wasn't Amir Belton who was like super good? I know I had a receiver who was like a stud. I felt like in the later rounds. We have this guy 95% scouted. And he doesn't look amazing with that 95%, so Anthony Holt, honestly, we're probably gonna take him here. Or was it Cordell Criddle? Wait, no, what do we want of these guys? Or what do we round two for free? Some uh we're gonna take Juan Broughton. He is normal dev. And now the question is, will either of our guys, our left outside linebackers, even fall? Jeremy Wilford and Blake McKee. Load. Blake McKee's projected to go in 11 picks, so looks like it's going to be Jeremy Wilford, who's projected to go in 18 actually, so we might have to make a small trade up. We have a quarterback go. Brian Stanley goes, who was on our favorite list. Jeremy Wilford goes before Blake McKee. And I can't trade up this early, so I think Blake McKee's just unfortunately not going to be there. He could, we just need a miracle. Oh, and there he goes. Who would I take now is the question. We have a few quarterbacks, we have a few receivers. Toby Holcomb's still there. We might have to take Toby Holcomb if he manages to fall. That's literally it. And then we have Kevin Collins, who I also don't think is going to make it to us anyway. There's always a chance. The fact that he hasn't gone yet is kind of shocking. I can't trade up. I just gotta. What do we hope? We need 4 picks to go by. Just not to the Packers, at least. Come on, literally 2 more. Come on. Please, 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 please. Hallelujah. I'd rather have the D tackle. Kevin Collins, welcome to the team. Because literally, we just, as long as they don't take the receiver here, and they don't, that worked out perfectly. We now get to take Toby Holcomb. And our next pick's in the 7th, so. I doubt we have anyone on our board still here. I can't tell, because it's not loading. Yeah, we have no one. Yeah, we don't have anyone. Alright. This guy has dropped tremendously down. We're just gonna take you, honestly, since you've friggin' dropped so far. You were projected to be first and through second, and you're all the way here. Beginning of the 7th, why wouldn't I take you? And our final pick, I'm gonna take this guy since he's also dropped tremendously far. And we know a decent bit about him. Alright, that's going to do it for this draft. That was solid. Now we look at the draft recap. Our first pick, 77 overall, even though he's normal, still a great pick. Second round, 72. It's not horrible. Then we have a 71 going to third, 71 in the fourth. 63 is bad, 71, 62, 56. So, eh. But Tavares Goodwin ends up being a 73. He is hidden. I'm actually interested. J.J. Cooper is the highest overall player in the draft. 80 overall is normal as well. Wow. Following that up, we then have Sergio Alexander, who ends up being hidden. And finally, the only other player tied with us, Ben Caldwell. So seems like very even picks. He also ends up being normal. So I think we ended up with the better pick, even though some might say otherwise. Is this guy also hidden or is he normal? He's normal. He's a higher overall, but he's normal. Honestly, lucky we even get a... Kyle Meeks goes... He's hidden, of course. He's a 73. Tyrone Crockett. He's a 74, but he's normal. I'm ultimately happy with our picks. Darren Lambert. He's normal, 73. Who was a player I was very interested in drafting but didn't? Danny Drayton and Eric Gonzalez were two guys. Danny Drayton, he ends up being a 72 normal. Where is he? Oh. Eric Gonzalez ends up being a 73 normal. A lot of normals. Joe Warwick was another guy. He ends up being 72 hidden. That sucks for us. We could have had a young hidden dev guy. But I was not going to draft him that early. Not drafting him 5, so. Luke Allen. He ends up being a 75 hidden. So even though, was he a third receiver taken, honestly? First, second. No, he wasn't. Quincy Posse. He ends up being 74 normal. So even though Luke Allen ends up being the fourth receiver off the board, he ends up being the third high or being the only hidden depth. Sergio Pagan, he's a 73 hidden. That sucks. I was gonna take him if he fell 2 more picks. Unlock we had a favorite on. He ends up being a 72 hidden. What is it with the Colts and their hidden devs, man? Are you kidding? But yeah. Let's adjust our roster. What? That is not what I expected. And I think due to how this draft went, we are going to say goodbye. Maybe not. We have to wait, definitely. What are you doing, Max? You're not hired in Cole Komet on a depth chart. Who's going to pay more money? Lucas Patrick or John Feliciano? Because whoever isn't is getting cut. He's getting paid 5.38 this year. John Feliciano better you getting paid a bit cheaper. 3.5. Unfortunately, Lucas Patrick, we are going to say goodbye to you. You're going to be our first of many cuts. Actually, could we muster literally anything out of you? You're a 74 overall center. So I'd imagine we could probably get a 7th if we really wanted. But with week 1, we do have I believe stuff like uh, the scouts. We'll be playing the Steelers first. And for those of you who are curious, here are the free agents who did not get signed. Unfortunate for all you guys. I'm sure you'll probably get a shot somewhere though. See? Ooh. Spencer Brown in the 5th. We have a lot. See, teams are kind of interested in him because he's a bridge guy. I think the Bills offers the best so far. This isn't bad, but yeah. Ooh, Austin Jackson is actually huge. We'll keep that one in mind. Jeremy Rucker and Nico Collins, and probably not, but maybe. I think the Dolphins one's in the lead first. Wait, no, maybe not actually. What was the offer with the tight end? It's like the solid tight end. Jeremy Rucker, I can't take that because he's only in his 2nd year. I find that unrealistic. If you're also rookie, I don't know about you, but I don't want a 66 overall. I think the pick we are going to take is going to be the Arizona Cardinals. Nice right outside linebacker, solid left outside linebacker, and potential practice squad guard. For Lucas Patrick, I'll take that. It's a John Feliciano's. We have to cut 8 players apparently. Do we though? Oh yeah, we actually do. We're at 83 out of 75. We're gonna cut Javon U, and we're gonna cut Keeman Hall. We're gonna cut Dylan Mabin. We're going to cut an Anthony Chesley. Tony Brown. Tony Brown, yes. Yes, you, Tony. 3 players, I think honestly Tavon Young might have to go. We saw how we did without him last year, and I think we're going to release Tavon Young out. And I think it's got to be Byron Pringle as well. And I want to see how these 2 QBs do. So Jalen Jones, you're unfortunately the last one. I pressed adjust lineup, did I not? You're now down to the 75 limit. And this is perfect. Kindle Vildor gets to be the 5th. I wanted that so bad. What is your contract of Moan Watts? If you're a 1 year, fine, but if you're 2, okay, you're 1 year. We're gonna let our rookie learn. Didn't I take a free safety? Where are they? They're all the way at the 4. I think DeAndre Houston Carson might be one of the first to go. Our weekly strategy. Carson Wentz. Well, if that's the case, we're gonna defend the run. I guess we'll throw a short. We're gonna go for this goal. 2 passing touchdowns. Darren Mooney, I'm probably Cody Ferguson, Tony Holcomb. No. Juan Broughton, sure. But the other one I want to be the free safety. Tyree Brooks. And one of our left outside linebackers is already injured. So is our free safety. So that actually means that there's a chance that a guy gets involved in. Because that's the backup who got injured. And, well, our safety's the guy we drafted. It's going to be the first string. So that means he'll be at the backup for this game, which means he'll play quarters 2 through 4, I believe. This is going to be the team. Then we also have Vilas. Who's our return man? No, not this. I don't care about that. Moody's also apparently a great return man. Well, alright then. That could mean Felix Jones is in jeopardy. We go to depth chart. How long have I been streaming? This has been forever. 2 hours and we still haven't even gone to the kick returner. Felix Jones is an 82. Yeah, I think Felix Jones might be done. Unfortunately, put him on the practice squad. What corner I want to be at. Wait, no, I don't. I want it to be that. Well, where'd you go, Kyra? And then that. Then that. See, now that I'm thinking about it, I need Kyra Gordon to play, so we'll put Vildor at the 2. Damn son, I told you. Well, I don't know if I told you, but when I signed you, I hope you knew. You weren't going to start. You were going to be Jimmy Smith. You were going to be that cornerback who is going to get little to no playing time. But it's a very good backup option if one of our guys gets hurt. He's also a great mentor. Your literal tag is bridge player. Don't know why you thought he would be starting. Alright, with everything done, let's get straight into preseason game 1. I don't really want to do preseason game 1 right now, but we have to. I'm excited to see what we have with this young team. Alright. Here we go.
kick is underway. Is Matt Corral really the starter in Carolina? See Kenny Pickett starting. It's not actually Carson Wentz. Oh, great. They threw me off. They made me think Carson Wentz was starting.
Because starters play the first quarter in preseason week 1. How it works in Madden. In week 2 they play 2 quarters, and week 3 they play 3 quarters. I'm just here to quickly make sure the depth chart is up to standards. Probably going to let Fields do the first quarter, only do the second. Locke do the third. Tyree Jackson do the fourth, and then we'll probably in game 2 let Dennis Keys do his thing. Matter of fact, Montgomery will have it. Receiver, make sure this is up to code. Slot receiver, Zach Pascal. So I'm going to go ahead and put Darren Moody above Zach Pascal, since Zach Pascal will be in slot anyway. Then everything else is fine, I'd imagine, besides no Colcomet is starting. Then everything else is probably fine. D tackle is fine. Left outside's fine. Wait. Oh. Oh, it's still fine. Cornerback, yes. Free safety, yes. Strong safety, yes. We already know all of the things. Slot cornerback, just be sure. Kyle Gordon, Kendall Vindor. Perfect. There won't be as much commentary because this is a preseason game. Time for me to just slack off. Reason I say that, because I'm not going to know a lot of the names. And I'm going to need to pay extreme attention to know who I want the 53 to be in the 10 practice squad. Cart's Goodwin went 3 for 6 in his first career start. '53. I believe I know who that is. I believe that's a familiar fella. It is Nicholas Morrow. Even though he's the backup, he's still getting his reps. If he feels going out there, what is up with me in pressing circle at the worst times? I'm getting all these freaking animations that I don't care about. Fields 76 overall. Come on, Fields. Potential future of this franchise. I'm so happy this is a stream and not a video. Streams aren't supposed to be as entertaining as videos. Once you know the free agency and draft, that might be interesting. Cairo Santos, 26-yard attempt to try and defend his job, even though I technically guess we have another kicker on the roster. I didn't sign him, so I don't know how they're there. But they can be there, I guess. And I will be back. I'm going to get a water bottle. Alright, it's 2nd and 10. I don't know if it was a run or a pass over here. Play action to Najee. And down he goes! Jones on the sack. We're going to actually exit, because I need to know this guy, his name. It's the D tackle, I know that much. Justin Jones, he is the starter. He's making it known why he should be as well. Instantly getting through. Jones causing pressure again. Incomplete intended for George Pickens. Alright, Justin Jones. I like what you offer. Fair caught at the 39-yard line. It's going to be a handoff, and he's going to be tackled at the 40. Gain of about half a yard there. Fields. Pass complete over the middle at Mooney. Probably going to get confused a lot between Mooney and Moody. Montgomery's not going anywhere against this Steelers D-line. Guys like Cam Hayward and TJ Watt are going to make it extremely difficult. Is that Drake? It is. He gets 8 yards, so it's not going to be, the Montgomery, but it's going to be Drake. It's going to be right back to Montgomery, and he's going to break a tackle, but it's not going to help him. Fourth and 4. 50-yard attempt by Cairo Santos. The kick is sailing, and it is good. And we extend the lead 6-0. You can see Tyler Huntley was the one on the snap. Should be brought down at the 26. Also, I believe Anthony McFarland, our 4th-string running back, used to play for Pittsburgh. So maybe he gets a few carries against his old team. Deontay Johnson getting the first. Pressure on Pickett by 96. I believe that might be Ramon Watts. Yeah, so I'm really struggling, with names right now and numbers. Check on the Fryer move. He's going to be tackled at the 39. Great tackle there. Gain of 1. It's a handoff. Najee gets 2 free. Priority alert. Detroit leads 7-0 over Kansas City. Goff is still the starting quarterback, even though they drafted the guy. It wasn't the third, to be fair. That was a first down to move. Prior move. Packers and Bengals all tied up. Najee goes nowhere. Okay. Don't know what it is. It's going to be roughing. Okay, and Moon Watch is 96. It's complete to Johnson. He's going to be out at the 2-yard line. And that's going to do it for the quarter. We lead 6-0, but the Steelers' 1st and goal at the 2-yard line. There is the first quarter stats for those of you who are curious.
and that's a touchdown. I don't know why I pressed X, but I did. Lines up 14-0. I'm gonna quickly mess around with our roster. Tyler Huntley will be getting the start now. Kenyon Drake followed by Clue Herbert. We're gonna put Herbert in actually. Receiver Darren Mooney, Juan Broughton, and Toby Holcomb, and then Vila Jones at the 4. Tight end's gonna be Max Williams and Trayvon Wesco. Oh, I don't matter. Hold on, what? We're gonna have Dominique Robinson. Going to be Solomon Thomas and Amon Watts. Left outside starting Weatherford, Nicholas Morrow, and Javin White. Right outside, Mijah Sanders. Cornerback Kyra Gordon, Cameron Sutton, Kendall Vildor. Free safety Tyree Brooks. On safety Dan Crochet, kicker, punter, snowshoe. You know what, actually? Let's give a little kicking competition. Now, I'm gonna go to the bathroom once again. Let's Travis Ebner got the carry, it looked like. There's Cleo Herbert. Want to see Huntley. There we go. He's going deep. Coming up with the catch. Who is that? Juan Broughton. The rookie. Going up. Over the Steelers defender. Manages to break the tackle. And from there, it's just straight to the end zone. Wait, hold on actually. If you don't remember, when I signed Tyree Jackson, all the numbers were taken. So Dennis Keys is wearing 41. So it looks like we're probably going to have to cut Simeon and change his number to 15. Because we have so many quarterbacks and receivers. Back up for the Steelers, I believe that's Carson Wentz. We now have D. Robinson. We gotta get a name. Looked like he was a linebacker, so we'll start with left. Dominique Robinson, yeah, going left end. This is all about finding, who is going to be the team. We have 75 guys. And by the end of this, we have to drop it down to 53, and I believe maybe 12 practice squad, maybe 10. Connor Hayward gets injured on the play. who's a tight end slash fullback. Great job. 4th and 6. Our team's playing very well. You saw what the starters did. They allowed a touchdown essentially. They're caught. We're now going to see more Tyler Huntley. Hopefully more of that rookie who I already forgot the name of. Khalil Herbert going to get a 1.5 yards. Alright, Tyler Huntley. I told you, I don't know when, but I said I wanted to sign a QB who would pressure Fields into being better. And after how he's been playing so far, I think Tyler Huntley was the perfect guy. I wanted a guy who we could bench Fields for, and he would, you know, do the same. He would be able to service the game for us. Off the back foot, he's going deep and throws it away. Can't blame him. Alright. That move, or is that someone else? I still can't believe they have Kenny Pickett starting over Carson Wentz. It's not that, like, I believe that would actually be a real life scenario. It's that Madden prioritized that. Normally, they get to the higher overall guy. Cameron Sutton, really? You're our 5th cornerback. You were like, I want to be the 3rd, and you're already committing a PI against backup defenders. And I believe you just also got a pick 6. Never mind, do your thing. Oh, hi, Jay. You got JJ showing her face. Do you need me to open? JJ. There you go. I had to open my curtain for my cats. Well, cat. Always had to open it for Trapper, and still have to open it for JJ. I miss you, Trapper. Is that another one? Off to the races! Off to the races! 52, not Khalil Mack, that's Javin White now! That's 3 turnovers by the Steelers, 2 of which being pick 6s. The other one led to a field goal on a 3 and out. Which shows their starting defense was great, but this, I haven't even seen their backup defense really. We saw for a glimpse period, and Tyler Huntley shredded it, and then the other time, you know, he got pressured every play. Oh, look at this team go. This, we might have some of the best backups in the league, apparently. Like, we are causing trouble for this Steelers team. Carson Wentz, he was an MVP candidate a few seasons ago. He has guys like Chase Claypool as well to throw to. He's one of the backups, I'm guessing. Guess he's listed as the fourth, maybe? Maybe the third. I believe the third sometimes gets to start. He's going towards Claypool. And I believe there is a penalty PI.
That's interference. Defense.
Cam Sutton, you can't be committing PIs trying to get interceptions. You can get interceptions just without the PI, alright? I trust you, that's why I signed you. Because I believed in you, giving you a shot. Dang, Crushane, there we go. So far, Carson Wentz is 4 for 8 with 2 interceptions. We have a priority alert. Detroit's up 21-0, and down he goes. Ali Muhammad. Ali Quinn Muhammad, or whatever his name is. He's going deep. He has it wide open. You know who was on coverage? Kyler Gordon. Gunner. I don't know how to say his last name, but just exposed Kyler Gordon. Down he goes again. Who are you? Are you also Muhammad? You another Alquin Muhammad? This is a team I am confident in. Let me tell you, we are forcing pressure. They haven't had many good plays. That, you know, one where Kyler Gordon got exposed was very good. Ooh. Last minute, this has been all us. More pressure. He just has to throw it away because of the pressure. We have another priority alert. And it looks like the whole NFC North is blowing out their opponents. Claypool's going to be short of the first down. We're going to take our timeout. I understand this is preseason and all, but with how this first half has gone, Bears fans have got to be excited for how this team has done. They had an amazing free agency, a pretty great draft, where they got a few good receivers. And that gives you a lot of hope. You talk about one of the worst receiving corps in the league to one of, definitely not best, but better than what it was. Drafting a guy in the first, you got one in the third, one in the fourth. You still have Velus Jones. That was a great return until they fumbled. Who was that though? You're in trouble, Mr. Who fumbled. I can't actually, because that was a great return. Who's 35? That's Kenyon Drake. Never mind, you're not in trouble. We have to go 70 yards in 43 seconds with on timeout for a touchdown. We check it down to the rookie receiver. Come on, we gotta go. We take our final timeout. We might have the chance. It's going to be close though. We gotta get it over the middle and then spike and then a very long field goal. Or a Hail Mary. Go, 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 go. You gotta get up there. They weren't able to get it off. There's the first half stats for those of you who are curious. Here are the Bears when it comes down to running the ball inside. Here are the Steelers when it comes down to throwing the ball short. Start of the second half now. we're gonna back out, and we're gonna give it to Drew Lock. After we see this return by Drake. Drake! Holy crap, Drake is a god returner apparently. But here we are. QB number 3, Drew Lock. We haven't seen a lot of Khalil Herbert, so we'll keep him in there. Receivers will keep the same. We'll keep everything else the same. We're just going to change the QB. Tyler Huntley did a great job, though. Now Drew Lock, he checks it down. It's going to be complete. Lock turning on the wheels. He's going to try and run him over. Lock in a very weird situation. Lost the starting gig to Geno Smith. Stuff a lot of people didn't predict when the trade happened, where Russell Wilson got sent to Denver. Everyone expected it to be Drew Lock. I believe. This isn't real life. I don't know how the game took this. But I believe it started Geno Smith. He has the free agency along with Geno Smith. And we're here giving Drew Lock a 1-year prove-it deal to where he can be the first-string QB, but he can show himself in the preseason. That's one of the main reasons we signed him. That's not a good look. He was wide open over the middle, Drew Lock, and you missed him. Because we're going to have Tyree Jackson, our 4th QB, of 5. He's probably almost guaranteed a roster spot just because of his, diversity, I guess. As you saw, we signed him as a tight end. He can play both tight end and QB. And our kicker, this is not Cairo Santos, this is the other guy, McGinnis. He shanked his wide to the right. We gotta get a replay. This is a 32-42. This is a 49-yard attempt. Was this a Huntley mistake? Seemed not. And that's not even really wide right. That's bad. 49 yards and you missed that? I think we know who our kicker is going to be now. But we'll keep him around for another game, see how he does. This rookie running back running through people, and he has an opening, and he will go all the way. James Levine, the rookie. Takes it the distance. And that's not great. That's the first big play, really, second I'd say, that this team has gave up. And well deserved by him. He broke a few tackles to get there. Kenyon Drake. We just found a cheat code as Kenyon Drake with the return here. This man is clean. To be fair, these are probably backups though. So Travis Ebner. I don't know why he's the running back instead of Khalil Herbert. Like, we already know what we have with Ebner. We're trying to teach Herbert. Since he barely played. That's complete. Who was that to? Darren Moody. He gets his first career catch, I believe. And it's for a first down. There's Herbert. He's going to try and fight, but ultimately not going to get past the Big deal. I could not say what I was trying to say. Is that Ebner again? No, that's Herbert. Herbert's not doing too well. Averaging under 3 a carry. But he is a great receiving back too, so I think we know our running back for it's probably going to be well, it's going to be Montgomery and Drake. Probably going to have Herbert and probably going to have Ebner. We'll probably have a fifth on the practice squad. It's an okay punt by the backup, but it's not, going to be starter caliber. We signed Jack Fox to a 3-year deal. We're committed to Jack Fox. Until those 3 years are up, it's going to be Jack Fox, unless if he absolutely shits the bed. Be careful with this guy. We've seen what he does. He broke one off big. He has 2 touchdowns so far this game. In fact, the Steelers only 2 touchdowns. He's open in the backfield, but he doesn't see it. Pickett! What? I said Pickett, that's one. What a catch by, I assume, either Tavon or Calvin Austin. I assume. Oh, it's Calvin. Alright, I saw the T. But I thought this was easily intercepted. Once on the run, you look right here. That looks like a Dane Cruikshank interception, potentially house call because he has whoop. Probably not a house call, but Calvin Austin, not one managing to catch it and like kind of break up the interception, but 2, he hung on to it. That's complete to the tight end. Don't know the tight end though. I don't want to say Zach Gentry, but it might be Hudson. We have a priority alert. Detroit winning 31-7. How's Mahomes doing that game? Mahomes went 0 for 1. Jeez. That's not great. Another freaking cheeky pass. That one to Claypool. And Wentz is starting to kind of force these ones into tight windows. There's the third quarter stats. For those of you who are curious, we have 8 minutes left to go in this game. And a 27-17 Bears lead. Wentz looking, throwing, over the middle, that's complete. A big hit, but he catches it. And that was Gunner. Olszewski. There's Gunner again. That's going to be a 1st and goal now from the 7. And down he goes. Dominique Robinson. His 2nd sack of the game. That's complete to Gunner. 3rd and goal from the 8. Come on, defense. Just 2 plays. 2 more. Well, also don't allow, defensive penalty. There's a good one. They need 8 yards. They have 18 yards to work with. And then, oh, they're going for a field goal. Never mind. I completely forgot they could take a field goal. I don't know why. I thought that was like 2 scores. Like, you needed 2 touchdowns. And we're going to see the cheat code himself. He doesn't go too far. 22-yard line. To be fair. Hi, JJ. Chilling right behind me. Drock. Okay, we've seen enough of Drock. He literally just tied the game up. And I also forgot it's Tyree Jackson's son. Drew Lock, you may have just lost yourself a spot on this team. It's gonna go to Tyree Jackson. And you know what? Let's see what Dennis Keys has as a holder potentially, you know. Third extra point away from time. And the kick, it's good. Tied at 27. We were up 27-7 at one point, weren't we? And put it simple, choked. The best bright spot I've seen so far is Ira Huntley, the rookie, not the Dennis Mooney, or not Dennis, is it Dennis? Darren Mooney, but the other guy. We'll talk about him literally right now. Tyree Jackson completes his first pass of the game to Trayvon Wesco. What's his name? It's not Toby either. It's the other one. Juan Broughton. Toby Holcomb. Juan Broughton. Okay, let's remember that. Juan Broughton. Come on. Tyree Jackson, prove you're a quarterback caliber guy. Lead the comeback drive. Green to Herbert. And he's dangerous in open field. He's up to the 46-yard line. Tyree Jackson, incomplete. He was swarmed. He had barely anywhere to throw that. Just over 4 minutes left to go in this game. Handoff. You know that. That's Ebner. He's up to the 45. 3rd and 1. And we're in shotgun. And if I'm you, I'm throwing it to Juan Broughton. Is that who that was? Are they going to say incomplete? Well, who was that anyway? That's the rookie first round pick. Foot 1. Still across. Foot 2 is out. And if you're, I was about to say, if you're the Bears, you're probably going for this. 4th and 1. Maybe not with Herbert, but if you have Ebner in there, you run this. Or you throw it. And it's going to be complete. I believe that is Max Williams, the rookie. Or not the rookie. Who was 88? Can you tell me, game? Oh, no, it's Tony Holcomb. There's Juan Broughton. Four for 109 in the touchdown. He's having a great game. I believe that one might be Max Williams. Can't tell, but looked like it was. We're gonna just exit since it's a 2-minute warning. I should be able to exit. If it's not Max Williams, that brings up a question. Who is Max Williams? Okay, it was Max Williams. We are... how far in? 2:43.5 minutes. First and goal with a handoff to Herbert. He's going to fight up to the 3-yard line. Having 2 yards of carry is Herbert. Not the greatest stat line. We're probably trying to chew some clock and just get into the end zone. Herbert, he's going to be at the 2 now. They're going to say, 3rd and goal, you go for this on 4th down as long as you don't get sacked, you know. And they give it to Ebner, and Ebner's going to get in. I think Ebner's just better than Herbert, honestly. You might have to give Ebner a bigger role. And the backup kicker drills the extra point. The Steelers have exactly 2 minutes in free timeouts to march down the field and get a game-tying touchdown. But did not return it. Wentz is rolling out, and he has some room to run, but he slides at the 31, staying in bounds. That takes clock off. Time out the clock. We're at under a minute now. Also, I said they had exactly 2 minutes. They didn't. They had a minute 20. Which means they had 80 seconds. And down he goes! Sterling Weatherford. Or Spencer Weatherford, excuse me. Timeout Steelers, I'd assume. Either way, first of the half, for whoever team it is. The Steelers have 31 seconds. They need 51 yards. And they have 2 timeouts still. Checking it down. He does not get out of bounds. It's the rookie. 3rd and 4. You can't even worry about, touchdown. You have to worry about getting this first right now. And incomplete. 22 seconds. You need 44 yards. And you need 4 yards for a first. Wow, the Chiefs have almost came back against the Lions. That's insane. And there's the first down. And the Steelers take their final timeout. They need 34 yards now. You're probably taking end zone or nothing. Or you go inside lines. I don't think you have enough play if you stay in bounds. But that's going to do it right there. It is a sack to end the game. Green Bay wins 41-7. We get the win. And I think Bears fans have got to be pretty happy with how that game went. Who got the sack is the question on the final play. Dane Cruikshank. And that is going to do it. Yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed. I did. This was a very long one, nearly 3 hours. I'm shocked my controller hasn't, almost died. It probably is. But I quickly want to make an adjustment to the roster with how the game went. And that is put Kenyon Drake as the return man. And also, I saw Anthony McFarland is over Travis Ebner. I want to put Travis Ebner ahead of him. I hope you guys enjoyed. I did. I will see you guys next time. Goodbye.